The following program is a Fashion Television special presentation.
Here's the Chinese Oriental and Chinese collection. That was one dress of my first collection. So here it shows different parts of the different continent, you know, like the ethnic. I love the different kind of beauty. Here it is my aesthetic collection about the beauty of that culture, you know. So here, that's the corset for the Blonde Ambition tour, you know, that one, all tressé. On that one, the gold one, which is in real metallic. And you will see the photo with me and her, or her and me.
I love Gaultier.
Addicted to him.
This is where they keep wild animals that can't be trained.
It smells good. Me, I don't like to be in a museum. I am too young for that. Maybe when I will be dead, okay.
Throughout his career, Jean Paul Gaultier has always been emphatic that a museum exhibit devoted to his life and creations is something he found unappealing and premature.
I think it's good to show the clothes in an exhibition in a museum, but when you are dead.
But when the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts proposed their innovative plan for a decidedly non-traditional show, Gaultier was persuaded to change his mind.
The idea was like to present or to have a new experience in some way, because it's a creation. Truly, it's my life.
The fashion world of Jean Paul Gaultier, from the sidewalk to the catwalk. The first presentation devoted to the celebrated French couturier is a clever mix of theatrical tricks and staging, featuring 30 lifelike talking mannequins, including one of Gaultier.
Hello, I am Jean Paul Gaultier. J'ai voulu le faire au travers d'un film.
Throughout the museum, one can see evidence of Gaultier's influential collaborations with filmmakers, photographers, pop artists, and dancers. The heart of the exhibition, 140 select couture and ready-to-wear creations, demonstrates the diversity of themes Gaultier has used for inspiration throughout his career and reveal the true artistry of what he can do with cut and fabric.
Let me take you out, downtown tonight. Let me take you out.
He is an extraordinary technician. The virtuosity, the skills. Donc, you will be able to see in each clothes. Donc, is really something amazing.
There's a crowd of people talking in your head, talking all at once. They never want to go to bed.
I am not a sculptor, I am not a painter, I am not an artist. I am someone that tries to make his best in couture and in fashion.
He's not just a fashion designer, he is creating a kind of modern art. And that's what should be in a museum.
Good afternoon.
Gaultier's exceptional career, one that's just hitting its stride and has yet to peak, is one any venerable art museum in New York, London, or Paris would love to get behind. But in Montreal, he's found a city he loves and a museum that demonstrates a spirit of originality and wit equal to his own.
What about this place? I mean,
It's fabulous,
Montreal.
I love Montreal. The people are so nice, so spontaneous, so not snobbish like the French one, which I am French, and the Parisian especially, they are super snob. So I am in France, and at the same time, it's not exactly France, it's better than France.
I'm gonna frame this. I'm gonna put it in my room.
You told me just to like raise it up a bit because it's gonna hurt here, but I'm definitely gonna tattoo this.
Ça passe.
Voilà.
Voilà.
While in Montreal, Gaultier, the consummate promoter, happily posed for some of the many Canadian magazines eager to celebrate the designer and his creations.
He's actually my favorite designer. He's given me so many moments on the runway that has helped my career. Gaultier is one of those special people.
Even I am proud of it. Proud to be also with Montreal and to show it for the first time, very first time. And that because I had freedom. It was truly a new adventure for me. Here you have like Frida Kahlo, Spain, and if you follow me that way, you have here like a kind of Eskimo, here it's Himalaya, and here Tibet. So that are the mix is what I love, to mix all different races together, because I think there is not only one beauty, but beauty everywhere. It's only you have to watch at it and to find it and to discover it. But beauty is everywhere.
Jean Paul Gaultier has a very open-minded way to consider what is beauty. There is a place, there is room for everybody.
Each girl that was there is a kind of muse. There is a one skinny, long one, and the one more fleshy like crème chantilly, you know. I love them all. You can be beautiful at 70 years old.
Forget about being me, forget your identity.
He is the king of pushing it forward. Sex, it's every sex. It's not about male or female.
Everybody says that I take people from the street. Yes, I take the people of the street, but not all the people of the street. I take someone that I find interesting.
Now it surprises me.
I was just a little girl from a small town in Canada, and all of a sudden I'm a supermodel. Why? Because of Jean Paul.
What I love about her, femininity mixed with a kind of strongness, and I love that.
He has a very gentle message about discrimination, racism, etc.
There is beauty everywhere, and the only thing is you have to look at it.
He's always an iconoclast and always the enfant terrible.
Since the beginning of his career, Jean Paul Gaultier has been known as the enfant terrible of the fashion world. It's not a reputation he strove for, but one he gained for challenging the fashion industry's outdated traditions and exclusivity. He questioned fashion's reflection of a false, perfect world where everyone was from one culture, one ethnicity, and one sexuality. To him, it wasn't honest.
Most fashion shows are just a parade of clones, and he's always been against that and for individuality and freedom.
His His worldview was more inclusive, and it became the inspiration behind his artistic creations and spectacular shows.
He always puts on such a wonderful show, so I think you're here for the spectacle of fashion, which is the most exciting part for me. I think I always admire someone who takes risks, and he does that every time.
Gaultier's talent and destiny were evident early in life. While merely a child, he felt compelled to adorn his favorite teddy bear and what would be his first model with a conical bra, an accessory he is still associated with today. His big career break came along when he was only 18. Barely out of school and without any formal training, he managed to land a job with one of France's most famous and original designers, Pierre Cardin.
I sent him sketches, and he took me without having doing any school.
By the time he turned 24, he already had his own fashion line, and it wasn't long before his inventive ideas made an impression on the critics.
His reversals of all the questions, you know, he's like a genuine philosopher.
Ideas came easily to him, and they came from everywhere. A shirt could be a skirt, and ties could make a dress.
It's fascinating the way he takes all of his clothes. It's almost like a child's game. He breaks them into pieces.
As garments could be recycled and rearranged, cultures and religions could be juxtaposed and fused. The end result? Beautiful museum-worthy creations with a message of tolerance and open-mindedness.
The same way he mixes body types and racial types, he mixes ethnic and cultural references. So clothing references get all mixed up. And it always seems to me that it's very respectful.
Beauty is sometimes somewhere you don't expect. And that is my purpose, to show that.
His Hasidic-inspired collection was just that, a respectful nod to the beauty of a religious sect's uniform. But for some critics, Gaultier had crossed a sacred line.
I was offended. I was strongly offended.
It was unfortunate his message was taken the wrong way, as it was an embrace of religion and culture.
Tell me where you picked up this idea of playing with the Hasidic imagery.
It was not playing in the fact that I did it with pleasure, but it was why. Because I always find it was a beautiful culture and I wanted to give an homage to them.
Playing with politics can be risky for a designer, but there's also the risk that the provocative images may overshadow the designer's true talent.
What's extraordinary is he's kept that rebelliousness while also creating haute couture that's incredibly refined and beautiful.
Often overlooked is that Gaultier is a master tailor and accomplished couturier who can work magic with his canvas, the human body. It's what attracts devotees like Janet Jackson.
What is it about Mr. Gaultier that you particularly admire?
He's very creative. I mean, I've been into him since I was 16 years old when I bought my very first piece. He's a genius, he really is.
Kylie Minogue.
Kylie, did you like it? It was sublime, it was beautiful.
And France's fashion muse, Catherine Deneuve.
C'est un vrai couturier, il fait de la haute couture et qu'il est à la fois très rigoureux et très excentrique en même temps.
For Madonna, it was Gaultier's ability to turn something like the corset, an object of female oppression, into a symbol of female power that made her a fan. Gaultier's memorable wardrobe for her 1990 concert tour provided just some of the many lasting images he's contributed to pop culture. For filmmakers and performers, his original creations provide the impactful first impression the entertainment world is hungry for.
We, the artists, love Jean Paul because we know he will be the most inventive, the most acute, and at the same time, so close, so warm, so he's such a genius.
Costumes for the entertainment world might be what he's most famous for, but it's the fashion world Gaultier always comes back to. It's the foundation of his creativity and what he was born to do.
So, during those years, you know, I did a collaboration with like different directors, like Almodovar, like Luc Besson, Peter Greenaway, etc. And I did also with a big performer, which I love, which is like singing, dancing, and marvelous and wonderful. I asked her to marry her, Madonna. You know, I asked her 3 times, she refused all the time. So here, that's the corset for the Blonde Ambition Tour, you know, that one, all tressé. And that one, the gold one, which is in real metallic. And you will see the photo with me and her and me, and there, together again, but in Paris. That are very special because that are some fittings that we did together. You see her, when she's with black hair, it's when she's brunette, you know, and there, it's in Los Angeles, she became blonde. It was a Blonde Ambition Tour, it's why. So there is many Parisians all along my career, let's say. Always, that one is not from the same years as the other one, which is written Paris, you know. That was little chic elegance with the mother of pearl. There you can see like Pigalle and with like embroidery looking like the Moulin Rouge. And there, like a very strange Parisienne, here all in cheekbone, you know, very elegant, very chic, and very covered, you know, to protect herself maybe from the punk which are there. And there, look at the sequin dress, a very old dress that I did in 81, not even, I think 79. 79, all black sequin with the back is like cut out like Eiffel Tower. And you have also the heels, which has in shapes, you can see those heel shapes of Eiffel Tower. Very Paris.
France, and in particular Paris, kitschy things like the Eiffel Tower or sort of louche images of women smoking cigarettes on the street are central to his whole aesthetic. From an early age, too, he kept going over to London, and so he keeps reintroducing punk into his work as well. The corset.
So me, what I did that time, like I did like the corset out, that time I did the cage out.
Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm down. Always, I'm alive.
I always love things of the past, but I love also things that are new and new technology.
He's played with men's sexuality.
Métissage, you know, mixing of different culture. That's what I love. I did the Virgin. My Little Mermaid. The universe is also sailors. what is exciting is to making with the elements I have in me and I love, like to put them in another direction that make it completely like a rebirth.
I'm very happy that the adventure starts. You know, the exhibition is for everyone to enjoy, so I just can't wait to have people's comments on the show.
The exhibition looks great with the projection on the figurines. It's modern, it's today.
It's powerful. And yes, I loved it. Loved it all.
He's amazing.
Heaven knows we've seen lots of fairly dead fashion exhibitions when the clothes just seem to hang there on the models. Here everything seems full of life.
You have seen I am not there, I am there. In reality, it's me, but yes, it's me.
What we want is really to respect what Jean Paul Gaultier has in his mind, and he wanted to have life in the exhibition, and that was very challenging.
I am here and I enjoy to be here because it's truly like, it was a great experience to do that exhibition because it's not like an exhibition of like funeral. No, it's all mixed up, it's a creation. So it's like a new collection.
Thank you.